Hello everyone, welcome to Kalpa Kendra Tarot, back with another reading today. And today's topic is something interesting. It is how they feel in your presence. It's a topic that interests me personally because I would want to know how certain people feel in my presence. But I guess that's something that is interesting to you as well, which is why you're here. So welcome. Now, I don't know if you can understand it from my voice, but I'm trying my level best to sound interesting. But honestly, I have been feeling kind of lethargic because I'm trying to cut down on sugar and tea, and I've been trying to manifest the physical miracles that my body is capable of. It's not miracles, it's just our physical bodies are miraculous machines, okay, and they are capable of a lot, we but the bodies do not get the opportunity to showcase their uh, like pretty much capacities, the different capacities the body has. It never gets an opportunity to reveal them to us. So I would not blame the body, but pretty much the conditioning and the way we are brought up, where we are taught about different organs but not how to take care of them. We usually do not know how to make them function at their highest potential, or make them the most effective, or so that they work efficiently. It's just something that we have no idea about. So as I go on learning about my own body, it seems kind of strange that I've been following routines and doing things which are hardly good for me, but I really never had any idea. So if any of you had any idea, that's great, but I don't think I knew. Like, I knew that sugar is not good for me. I knew that you know fasting from time to time is good. But when I hear things like, when you starve yourself of artificial sweeteners, or you do not give your body sugar, then liver starts producing its own sugar. How fascinating. And when I heard that, I was like, I gotta try this for myself. But it will take me a while to get to that stage when my liver is like, oh, this girl is not gonna give me any sugar, so I'm gonna go make me some something like that. So let's see how that turns out. I'm pretty hopeful right now, but also lethargic. So, and I don't want this reading to be like, group 1, group 3. So I'm trying my level best. Let's see how I do. All right, so for the reading today, we have 4 groups in front of us, and depending on which one you feel the most drawn to, or if you feel like you want one reading to be um, for like each person on your mind, and you have multiple people like that you would want to know how they feel in your presence, then welcome. Like, you're welcome to do that. But sometimes people can feel drawn to multiple piles because multiple piles have messages for them. I also understand that. So it's really up to you. You can just choose your pile, and then we can start the reading. Let me introduce the piles to you. For the first group, we have probably a flying ant. Now, when I uploaded a reading with the insects, I don't think it was the same set of insects, but this one was there. A lot of people told me, on like, it was on my Bengali channel, and they told me I was introducing this poor chap as a mosquito, but people told me that no, it's a pipilika. And what pipilika is called in English, I don't know, but it's probably a flying ant. I think a flying ant is what pipilika in Bengali is. So I'd just call this insect a flying ant. If you have a better suggestion, let me know. For the second group, we have green grasshopper. We are not debating that. We are pretty sure that it's a green grasshopper. For the third group, we have a red dragonfly. I'd be really shocked if you tell me that it is not a dragonfly, it is something else, because I think it's a dragonfly. And for the fourth group, I will take your suggestions, but I think it is a mosquito. and I had no idea that I do not know mosquitoes very well, because in India we have a lot of mosquitoes. I battle mosquitoes maybe 9 months a year. So me not knowing which one is a mosquito is pretty embarrassing. But I would like to believe that this is a mosquito. But if you think that it's like a honeybee or something, or if you think that it's definitely not a mosquito, let me know, okay? So those are the groups, and you select yours, then meet me at the click at the click of your timestamp. Hello, group 1, welcome. So if you had selected this insect, then this is your reading. I want to say that this insect is a flying ant, but as I said that if you know any better, then let me know, because I did call this insect mosquito in one reading. If you want to take a good look at it, because this is the insect of your group, so you have all the right. These are really cute, no? I used to play with them as a kid, but little did I know that I will be showing my toys to all of you. Right. So this is actually called pipilika in Bengali. That I think I'm certain about, that it is pipilika. Oh God, why would it not focus? Right. Yeah. So let's see the other cards. You have orgasm, trust your body, elevate your spirit, open the gates to your renewal. And then you have the parrot, speak your truth. And then you have card number 26, share your gifts, get ready to see movement when you choose to share your gifts. Wow. Right. So I also know that this card also talks about release, where you have to release the emotions that you have within, like, which are basically staying within yourself, like you've locked within yourself, which are staying in your body, and you're not releasing them, thinking that ignoring them or not talking about them, or pretty much you may be consciously not aware of how certain emotions are trapped inside your body, and they may be living in your energetic system rent free, and it might cause some disease or some self-destructive tendencies to get manifested. Because you see, what happens with emotions that we kind of set aside as negative, or things that are hard to deal with, or just labeling them as unwanted or negative, or gives way to toxic positivity, where we are like, we want to be surrounded by love and light and peace. While that is okay, but if that's not happening to you organically, if in order to choose love, light love, light and peace, you are having to keep certain heavy emotions locked within yourself, then you have a problem. Otherwise you don't. So overall, I think this group has a very like bull's eye message, where this person wants you to be authentic in your own truth and share your gifts with the world, because this person finds you extremely attractive, and wants to tell you that you should let others see just how beautiful you are, just how much you're capable of. Okay, so from this card, what I can understand is that because I'm aware of the inner meaning of this card, which means which basically says that there are locked emotions waiting to be freed. So I think you are pretty much unaware of how powerful you are. Like, let me be honest, you may be a little aware. Like, if I outright start belittling you, you might just turn around and be like, no, I'm sorry, whatever you think, like like whatever you're saying about me is not true, I'm better than that, or you have no idea what I'm capable of. But these things might come out of you, but it might only come out of you if I start belittling you, if I constantly start, like if I constantly praise you, or if I start by appreciating your gifts and power, you might not be that there's a word that I'm trying to find. Um that Okay, let me find the word first. I still don't have the right word, but you may not be so accepting of me or so welcoming if I go on, if I start by praising you. But if I start attacking you, then you might respond more swiftly, because I feel like you find, like, you think you're somebody who's comfortable with criticism but is not comfortable in handling appreciation. Or when you get praised for something, it is very difficult for you to handle or just understand how to feel comfortable when somebody is saying good things about you, because you have been tolerating criticism or making yourself comfortable in a negative environment for so long that you don't know how to behave when somebody is genuinely appreciating you. That is something that I can understand. Okay, another thing that is coming through is that this person, you might get a little shocked, honestly, thinking that this person wants you to reveal yourself to the world, because you might not know just how much this person appreciates you or how much they like your work. Because you might consider, like, the vision that I'm getting is that you have appeared, or in your head you have appeared to be somewhat clumsy, disoriented, or not knowing your not knowing your business, a little bit mm, unorganized, like pretty much not knowing what goes where, sort of a person. And now that I tell you that this person thinks so highly of you, they are pretty attracted to you. Like, if you look at this card, you will understand. Let me just hold it up to you so that you can understand without me saying a lot, that this person is extremely attracted to you, and they think of stuff when they are around you. Okay, again, right, now it's focusing. So they think of stuff when they're around you, and they pretty much think that you have no idea what treasure you are sitting on, like what a gem you are. This is what your person is saying, that once you start acknowledging yourself for all your talents and gifts, and all, like, what a powerhouse of talent you are, then you might become unapproachable for a lot of people. You might become some sort of a celebrity. They are saying that they feel that in your presence, that you are a big deal. But I can understand that you are not. You probably, either you're not aware of your own power, or you have no idea that this is how the person feels about you. Or maybe I caught you a little off guard when I started saying all these things, because you thought that this person likes you. But this person, the fact that this person is introducing themselves as one of your biggest fans, is something that you probably were not aware of. What this person is saying is that whatever your creative talent is, which this person is aware of, it could either be that you are, to them, you are known as somebody who writes well, or who sings well, or who paints well. They are just saying that start showing, like, start um, becoming public, like start going public with your work, start sharing your gifts. They're literally saying speak your truth and share your gifts, because once that happens, you will understand what they see in you. Because if they try to explain, you would probably not understand, because you cannot see what they're saying constantly. Is like, see yourself through my eyes, try to see yourself through my eyes, then you'll understand. who you are and what I think of you or how I think of you. So that's pretty loud and clear out there, that they consider themselves to be one of your biggest fans, and they are not shy in admitting that. They are like, group one. What can I say? I just they're just too good to be true, or they're just too good at what they do, extremely talented. Not sure if group one understands what they are capable of. This is what they're saying. So group one, I also don't know if you're sure, like if you know what you're capable of. In your presence, they feel like they have this um fan moment in your presence, where they simply idolize you, and they're like, they idolize you, but at the same time, like, more than idolizing you, they are aware of your potential, and they are aware that you don't see it in yourself. They know that they like you, but they also know that, like, they like what your work and what you do more than you as a person. They're saying that it is who you are overall, your work, your talent, your personality. Once the world sees it, there is like no looking back for you. I just saw 1616 as well, so mirroring numbers, group one. They're saying that they have this feeling that you have no understanding of uh, who you are, and you feel kind of sad and out of place. Okay, so whenever they met you, they felt very, very sad, thinking that this person, oh so talented, oh what potential, but has no idea that they are literally sitting on a pot of gold. And they're saying that you are giving your attention to the wrong things. So that's what they felt in your presence. Can you tell me how? Okay, I also saw awakening once earlier, and the sun also signifies awakening, I should tell you. So, am I audible? Because pretty much I start whispering to myself sometimes. They're saying that in your presence, they feel like you are a big deal, and they get to see this vision of sorts whenever they are in your presence about who you are going to be in the future. That just only if people get to see you at work, or people, your talents get revealed in front of the world, you will just become a big deal, and you're just going to be unreachable. They are constantly saying that there will be a day when you will be discovered, like discovered by the world, and then they would no longer be able to meet you or talk to you the way they talk to you now. There is this, I don't know who you're asking about, but there is this energy, there is this sense, like, that is developed in them, where they feel like you are sort of a born star, and a born star. I don't want it to sound wrong, but they're saying that you they're saying something like this, that what group one is capable of, and who group one actually is. Once the world discovers that, group one will no longer be able to enjoy the normal kind of life that they enjoy, because their world will change overnight. They are a powerhouse of talent, like these things they have already said, and they're going on. Yeah, queen of wands, just look at it. And they feel sad that that hasn't already happened for you. They feel sad also, and they are happy also that they got this chance to get to know you personally. I don't know if you get this a lot, group one, but this person might have casually just said to you that such a great person in our presence. Um, we have the great opportunity of hosting or meeting a person like you. It is our like, it is only our good luck, or I'm glad that it was in my destiny to meet you, because one day you would become so popular or such a big deal that we would have no chance of appearing in your reality. Three of Wands. So they're saying that you will go on to have a lot of experiences. How they feel in your presence is this, oh my god, probably there is somebody else in your life, or there is somebody else in their life, which is why they cannot completely express themselves, because Three of Wands, Three of Swords, and then Three of Pentacles, we have it all. The only thing missing is Three of Cups, and they don't like right now they are not saying anything about feeling like they want to celebrate with you, or they look at you as this great friend. No, it's like they look at you as this person who is they low-key put you on a pedestal, and at the same time they know that you can never understand this feeling that they have for you. So how they feel in your presence is that they feel that you make them feel like an equal, but that is only because, or you could be an equal to them. Like, let me tell you this, there are two possibilities. One, they think that they can in no way be an equal to who you are, but it is your good manners, or it is just how kind hearted you are, or it is just your grateful nature, or you are a person of gratitude who believes in being grateful and humble and kind, which is why you treat them like an equal, because talent wise and potential wise you are much superior to them. That is one scenario, and the other scenario is they are themselves a big deal, like they are probably themselves celebrity, the person that you're asking about, or they themselves are a public figure, and they can see you as an equal, like, or somebody who's as deserving as they are, as talented as they are, and probably going to achieve everything that they have achieved. Like one day you will achieve all of that, but at this point you are not aware of it. Like they're saying that you are just not aware. And every time they are in your presence, they kind of think about you after that for a long time, and you make them want to contact you and want to talk to you a lot. Like they feel like every time they come across you, they feel this urge within themselves to keep in touch, to get together, to talk to you. We have Ace of Wands, and then we have this card which talks about physical attraction as well. And it breaks their heart because the situation between the two of you is not such that they can keep in touch. If it is a romantic person, like with this person there is a romantic dynamic or a romantic aspect to your relationship, then it is very much possible that this person feels disheartened by the fact that they cannot be in your life as much as they would want to be. There is no scope for you guys to be together at this point. Otherwise you have all the capacities and all the potentials to be their idol, and they kind of, not only their idol, to you are somebody that they would want to know or want to hang out with a lot because they like you. And I'm feeling like it might come as a little bit of surprise to you just how much they like you. And if they have ever said to you that you would go on to be a big deal someday, then believe what they have said. Because no, believe the fact that I'm saying that believe their emotions. They were honest, and if you thought that, oh, they are just saying that, they didn't mean it, you are probably going to become a big deal someday. Because it feels like this person feels this very strongly, and I don't know why they're saying that, but I am ready to believe that there is some truth to it. There is some truth to what they're saying. But they feel disheartened by the fact that they cannot express themselves. They cannot express themselves that the way they would wish to, because probably they already have somebody in their life. So that was your reading. Okay, back of the deck we have the world. When they look at you, they feel like you are going to go places, and your fame, your popularity is probably going to be worldwide. That's what they think. What they're saying is, look till sorry wait till the world discovers group 1. That's what they're saying loud and clear. Okay, so that was your reading, group 1. If it resonated, then let me know in the comments. If you like the video, then like the video. Like, if you like the reading. If you want more readings like this, then subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Till then, take care. Hello group 2. So if you had selected this green grasshopper, then welcome to your reading. Let me show the green grasshopper to you, because it is indeed your insect. Right. So these are the toys that I used to play with as a kid. Are we? Yeah, we are focusing. So your card is self-worship, card number 37. Let me see your other oracle cards. You also have the flamingo, and then you have spiritual practice. So the self-worship card says, my hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find all that I am and all of divinity within me. Okay, the flamingo says act with grace, and then this spiritual practice card says making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring your inner peace. So what is it that we can say from the oracle cards? Group 2, your person in your presence feels like you have to get some understanding of yourself from a spiritual perspective, and also you need to connect with your spiritual core. I don't know if the person that you are asking about is somewhat spiritual, or they are well acquainted with some of the concepts of spirituality, where concepts like universe mirrors. So whatever you are experiencing, it is basically the elements within you which are making you attract those things into your life. Or concepts like you don't get what you desire, you get who you are, things like that. So this person, maybe the person that you're asking about, may be spiritual, or may be aware of how our mentality or how our worldview or our belief system is responsible for manifesting things into our physical reality, where us blaming the physical reality does not really help much, because we are the creators of our own reality, of our own destiny, of our destiny. And what this person has seen is that this person has understood that either you don't have an understanding of that, like whatever I said, or you are helpless in some way, where you are letting life kick you. You are taking life's kicks and blows. I don't know why, but this person thinks that you have to start respecting yourself, or practicing some self-love, which is why this person feels that maybe if you go on to become a little spiritual, if you go on to manifest the strength within you to protect yourself, then maybe you would have a better chance at experiencing a good life. They have, when in your presence, they feel that there are certain conceptual knots inside your, like in your subconscious mind, which is leading to manifestations in your external reality that you are not in control of. For example, you might have a very low opinion of yourself, and you might blame others saying that this person disrespected me, this person said this to me, my friends always disrespect me, they mock me, they make fun of me. But what you're not understanding is that your standard for letting people into, or how people should treat you, the standard that you have set for yourself for people to love you and treat you, or people talking to you, or people engaging with you, the standard for that is so low. The standard that you have set for yourself is so low, which is why these kind of people are there in your life. And what this person is trying to say is that they would want you to, this it if this reading resonates with you, then you might have had this person tell you once or twice that start spiritual practices, that start with basic meditation. You need to love yourself. Don't say such things about yourself. I think you might have a tendency of belittling yourself or saying things about yourself which shows you in a very poor light, where you constantly blame yourself. So you have self-sabotaging tendencies according to this person, and this person in your presence feels like you need to be more graceful, because you see, it's the flamingo is literally saying act with grace, because when the flamingo stands on its one leg, the of the many ways in which we describe that, something very prominent is grace. Like, we call it very graceful. I just saw 3131, so we call it very graceful. And what this person is trying to say is that in your demeanor and the way you conduct yourself, what is missing is grace, what is missing is beauty, that consideration for yourself. You cannot speak yourself in a very, okay, one example that comes to mind, which I don't know if I should give, but a person was once telling me how great their guru is, and in comparison, they are not they have not done anything worthwhile. So when they tell people that their guru is so and so, they feel embarrassed to say it, because their guru is a big deal and they are not. And I was surprised at what this person was saying, because say, for example, your guru is Swami Vivekananda, and you tell me that, okay, my like Swami Vivekananda is such a great person that I feel embarrassed in telling people that Swami Vivekananda is the person who initiated me into spirituality, because he had done such great things, and in comparison I have done nothing. What are you saying basically? Who are you comparing yourself against? Like, I'm not saying that you are comparing yourself against Swami Vivekananda. Oh, what a fool. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you should not be comparing yourself to anybody. If Swami Vivekananda failed to teach you that you are on your own journey, and you're not meant to compare and compete against anybody, then either you did not get, you failed to um, imbibe the teachings of your guru into your life, or Swami Vivekananda failed to do a great job as your guru. Because that's the understanding that I'll be drawing from that conversation. Because it's not like Swami Vivekananda failed or you failed anyway, because you would be understanding on your own time. You've probably not woken up to that level of consciousness yet, which is why you are thinking that just because Swami Vivekananda initiated you, you should be a big deal, because he is a big deal in your eyes. Because in the eyes of the Creator, we are all the same, we are on our own path. And Swami Vivekananda himself said once that we fall and we get up, we fall and rise again and again, until we realize that we ourselves are God. So you see, so such a comparison was made between the shishya and the guru, and I found it very strange, and I didn't know what to say, because the person was belittling themselves. And although I think now that I should have handled it better, or maybe dwelled upon that conversation a little bit more, discussed a little bit more, so that that person could have come out of that cognitive loop, or that 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 thought loop that they got themselves stuck in. And maybe I would have helped in their rescue from that mental knot, but I didn't. And this is the kind of thing that I'm getting, that this person, when they come across you, they see that you are stuck in a thought loop and they don't know how to get you out of it. What they think is that you should start loving yourself a little more, have much more consideration for yourself, which will then, because you see, all psychological disorders, they say, or whatever, I'm not saying that I am like an expert at diagnosing anybody, or I'm an expert in psychology or disorders. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is that there is something that is believed, that in the foundation of all the disorders, the primary disorder that goes on to cause, like the primary disorder that they have found at the root cause of all disorder is SLDD, self love deficit disorder. Okay, so that is pretty much present in everyone with like whoever is experiencing any kind of disorder. So it is the problem of not being able to love oneself and be there for one's own self unconditionally, that goes on to create many other problems in life, which this person is saying that has, it has become your problem. And they are saying that, flamingo, like I said, that grace they want you to imbibe in your life. And another thing about flamingos is that pink color that they have, this card is orange, and this person may be trying to communicate to you something about your sacral chakra, where they are saying that the feelings and the emotions that you have for others are keys to understanding the feelings and emotions that you have for yourself. And if you don't, like, flamingos are pink and that is associated with love. And so they're saying again and again that if you cannot love yourself, there is also presence of pink here, in the sense that flamingos here are depicted in a very orangish way but are pink. Here you can see a purplish pinky thing going on, and here also I can see pink roses. So they're saying love, practice love, start loving yourself. If you cannot love yourself, because flamingos get their pinkish hue from the things that they eat, and they're saying everything that you consume, whether it's a thought or food, it should come from a place of love. This person may be also thinking that the way you treat your body, the way you make choices of food, diet and everything, it kind of goes against self-love. You're not treating yourself well, is what this person constantly seems to be thinking about you. Right, group 2. Now we will look into tarot and try to find out what they feel in your presence. So in their presence, like in your presence, they mostly feel that you belittle yourself, and they are saying that should stop, because they don't want you to belittle yourself, because they have had it with you. They have probably tried to tell you that start practicing self-love. I don't know if that conversation ever happened, or it was only energetic, where they tried to tell you that group 2, you've got to love yourself, enough of diminishing yourself, or diminishing your belittling yourself, and then not valuing yourself. Like, you have to start seeing your own power. 10 of Wands. Right, they feel like in your presence, they feel like they cannot say a lot, they cannot get their voice heard, because apparently there is a lot going on whenever they meet you. Okay, 7 of Cups and the Tower. So apparently there's a lot going on, like you seem to be going through so much. Okay, I think you have a low opinion of yourself according to this person, because you are experiencing some major life event. You could be going through a divorce, or something tragic happened in your life, because of which you constantly say that I deserve it, oh I totally deserve it. And they don't know, and this person that you're asking about doesn't know how to help you, because you cannot help yourself. You're not in a state to help yourself, so they don't know how to help you in any way. And they can see that your life is collapsing in front of you. All they can say is that they can ask you to hope and dream. So your dreams are uh, you know uh, crashing down, or something happened where you had dreamed of a life which did not come true, or something very like earth shattering happened in your life, which is why you got this idea that you are not good enough. So that not good enough bit is very hard to get out of your psyche now. Now that all these things you have experienced, and this person is saying that it's too much to convince you that you deserve better and that you don't deserve any of these things that you've experienced. Challenging circumstances show up in all our lives. Like I went through, like all of us, I cannot say that I went through something challenging, group 2. So why are you worried? We all go through our challenges. It's not about you and me. This is what this person is saying. Achha, do you have self sabotaging tendencies, so that this person kinds of start, you want this person to start appreciating you and start telling you also, whenever you go in front of this person, if you say things like, oh, I'm so ugly, you want this person to validate your beauty by saying things like, no, no, you're beautiful, what are you even saying? Maybe you have tendencies like that, where you want this person to appreciate you. What this person instead feels instead is that they feel like you are not in an energy. They feel like you're operating at a very low vibration, and they feel like only spirituality can help you. They surrender you to any, like if they are a worshipper of any god, they pray to god. Like whenever they are in your presence, they kind of tell to god silently in their heart that, god, please take care of group 2. I surrender you to group 2, and I want you to put some sense in their head and make them understand how worthy and valuable they are. Only you can. I cannot do that. They are saying that I am not capable. Ten of wands, like I cannot handle a responsibility as big as this, because group 2 doesn't listen to me. Group 2 won't listen to me. They're saying something like that. So I don't know why you belittle yourself in front of them. King of Cups and Five of Swords. So they feel this very deeply, that they feel very bad that some of the things that you say about yourself and the way you describe yourself is something that hurts them a lot. I don't know why you do that. Maybe group 2, you want this person to come forward and say nice things about you, but instead, even if they say nice things, but that could be like, say, okay, see, if you are saying things like, I don't deserve a good job, I don't deserve a good life, this is the I deserve to be a failure, I deserve to be tortured, I deserve all the bad experiences, this person will definitely turn towards you and be like, no, group 2, you don't deserve any of it. You deserve great things, you deserve good things, and only because you are thinking this way, such disastrous things are happening in your life. Can you please change your thought? This person may be saying these things, but this person is also saying that whatever I say, no matter what I say, I don't think it gets through to group 2. It gets inside group 2's head, or I can get to that subconscious level, subconscious mind level of group 2, because only group 2 can get to that level. And this person is aware of these things, subconscious mind and conditioning, then deep sleep, theta brain conditioning, theta wave, something like that. These people are theta state, where that state of mind, where that state where you are not fully asleep, and also you're not fully awake. Just before you go to sleep, you're just before you're about to fall asleep, and just before you wake up, you are in that state where you can condition your subconscious mind. This person seems to be aware of all that, and this person is aware of the fact that they cannot get through to your subconscious mind. Only you can change your conditioning. And they are saying that no matter how much they try to convince you that no, you are great and you are valuable, you're worthy, it doesn't make any sense, because I'm getting this thing that you keep crying, or you keep saying that no, I don't deserve it, I deserve this life, I'm no good, something like that, or I'm damaged goods. I don't know what happened. If maybe you got divorced or you had a breakup or whatever, this person is saying that I'm not being able to help. So they feel very helpless. They feel very helpless, and they go within, and they try to understand how to, like, they think about this thing a lot. Like, they go silent basically in your presence. They don't understand what to say, and they go silent. What they do think is that this person, I'm not sure if there's a romantic angle to it, but this person might think that if there's a romantic angle to it, this person thinks that thinks about you two coming together and how that would be. I'm not sure how that person perceives a union with you to be like. Maybe they find it challenging, maybe they don't. But if there's a romantic angle to your feeling, then this person does think about you two coming together. If there's no romantic angle to it, then this person thinks that when you come together with somebody who appreciates you and who understands you, who can love you, who can give you the love that you need or you desire, maybe then you will change. This is what this person is saying. Okay. This person is also saying, and that is what I was picking up when the union thing came up, when Four of Wands came up. I felt like they don't have very high hopes from this union, because no matter who this person is, this person thinks that you could get married to the nicest person. You could get married to a guy who is extremely attractive, charming, beautiful, or you could get married to a woman who's extremely who everyone desires. And you could get the person that you want. You could absolutely get the person that you want, but you would still not be able to feel happy because you are not happy with yourself. That's what they're saying. They're saying that just because you're not happy in your own self, your own company you don't like, that's why you will not be able to stay happy with anybody. And that's why you would attract people who are emotionally empty, or who, because you feel lonely inside, you would attract people who have that same feeling of loneliness, because universe mirrors, and more often than not, like attracts like. And you would attract exactly somebody who's just as lonely and as disappointed and as sad as you. And you would again go on to become this kid who's begging for attention from a person who is not even aware that this kid is begging for attention. So similar things will keep repeating in your life, they're saying, no matter who you come into union with. So with them, about themselves, if there's a romantic angle, this person thinks the same way, that I might come into union with, like, even if I get married to group 2 or we get together, same thing is going to happen. So that's how they feel in your presence. They feel extremely, like, they feel like they have to lecture you a lot. We have Queen of Swords. They feel like if they start lecturing you, it will get very technical, because I do feel that this person is aware of spirituality, and they're coming from a place, well informed place, but they can tell you about all these manifestations and manifestation techniques and theta brain and theta state and everything, but they feel that you would not understand. They can talk to you, they can give you a lecture, but they won't understand. And all your like, you won't understand, and all your conversations become like a lecture sort of a thing, because they feel that you don't understand what they're trying to say. And you're not able to appreciate yourself. So, and they end up feeling like they're lecturing you. So that's your reading, group 2. So if it resonated, let me know in the comments. If you like the reading, like the video. For more readings like this, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I'll meet you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Till then, take care. Hello, group 3. So if you had selected this red dragonfly, then welcome to your reading. Let me show you your insect. Is it focusing? So this is the insect that you've chosen, a beautiful red dragonfly. These are the toys that I used to play with as a kid. And now let's get started with your reading. So the first card that you have is Maypole. And I do know that this is a festival in some parts of the world where in the month of May, okay, Is it focusing now? Yeah. In the month of May, people get together to celebrate this ritualistic thing in their community, where kids come together and tie uh, ribbons around a pole. Pretty ritual, right? Pretty festival. Okay. The next cards are the camel. Okay, first I'll read the oracle cards, so let them be here. The camel, know that you are worthy of love. And then 64, financial freedom. You may be feeling trapped in regards to the amount of money that is currently flowing into your life. So, what this person feels in your presence is that this person feels like you don't judge them for what they are experiencing, or the kind of life that they have, because it feels like this person does have a very difficult life. Group 3. Did I call you group 4? I didn't mean to. I mean group 3. So and there is a recurring theme of color combination, where you see the red and yellow here, this red and yellow here, and then here also the ribbons have like a red and yellow theme going on, where I feel like this person's existence is very difficult. The way they appear in reality, they feel like they are not worthy of love, that they don't deserve to be treated as an equal, but you make them feel like they can forget about it all and they can just enjoy themselves, and they can just have fun, and that they are one of us, which is a very strange thing to say. I don't know why they are feeling this way, but that's what they're saying, because maypole is a celebration, like I've said, where communities, like a community of people, come together and celebrate this festival, where it's like a picnic of sorts. And the entire mood, the theme of this festival is such that you can just forget about your worries for a day and just come and enjoy yourself. um this is something that this person feels like they can forget their worries when they come together with you, when they are in your presence. Again, beautiful. But and also you have a red dragonfly, as I was saying, that there is a recurring color combination here, which is very noteworthy. And here I see the card worthy. With the camel, something interesting that the card points out is that the author says that the author had an interaction with this camel in Egypt, with the camel in Egypt. I'm not sure if this camel or not, and had an interaction with the camel's spirit, where the camel had informed the author that the way the owner of the camel treats the animal is emblematic of how humanity treats the planet, and that the author should not be speaking of love, because there is no love in the way the camel is treated or experiences life, and that is true for all of humanity. Okay, humanity has forgotten the language of love or connection. Eros, in its primary sense, means connection. So when you feel disconnected from everything is when you experience a death of sorts, which is why when we get our heart broken, we feel like dying, because that disconnection feels like death. And that death like disposition, which has become so prevalent and normal for us to live with, is what has led the planet into this state of lack and scarcity and destitution. So that being said, this person feels like they are in some way a victim of circumstances. I'm just so surprised. Like, you see green here, red and yellow, red and yellow. It's like there's a theme building up. there's a theme building up, and this person is saying that I feel, you see, you may be feeling trapped in regards to the amount of money that is currently flowing into your life. So this person needs to become financially independent. There is a lot of restriction in the way this person experiences abundance in their life. They are not currently free. But with you, there is a sense of not being restricted that way, of their financial lack not being a problem with you. You make them feel free, like they're trapped like the camel. And yet, the camel's spirit had an interaction with the author where it was directly communicating with the author about love and saying that you should not be speaking of love. At the same time, the discussion was about love. So I feel like this person feels like they can open up to you. They might come across as a victim. They might still feel like they are a victim of their circumstances. It will take them a lot to get freed from whatever shackles that they are in, because you see, the camel cannot be freed. But the author also mentions that just after this interaction, the Egypt people rose up against their government. So it could be very well so that after interacting with you or after coming across you, this person understands the many ways in which they should be claiming their own freedom, or the many ways in which they are not free. So their unfreedom is what they develop an understanding of after coming across you, because you are such a free soul. This person is saying some deep things about you. Through 3, they are saying that you have given them a taste of life which they did not think can exist, or they did not have an imagination for. And at the same time, you make them aware of the fact that they indeed need to break free. You give them hope. You make them aware of their unfreedom, and you tell them your existence, or the way you live, the way you come across, gives them a taste of freedom. And they associate a lot of it with financial freedom. Like, they think that having the money to experience life in a certain way will take away a lot of their problems. They think, at this point, I think money may be a solution to a lot of problems in their life. But you are somebody who does not make money an issue, or money is never an issue for you, which is something that they are grateful for. So that's what they feel like in your presence. Group 3. Now let's look at, they're saying that you are somebody like that. You are somebody like that who enjoys life, and does not discriminate, and does not make choices depending on a price tag or how financially valuable a connection might be. And they're saying that they're seeing this sort of thing for the first time, that they have not met somebody like you. It might be so that this person could be trapped in a systematic exploitation of sorts. It may be it could be very, very disturbing things, like it could be racism, it could be caste, it could be cultural discrimination. I don't know what. Or this person could just be a victim of capitalism, where the system is such that they would not be able to rise above it, or they are exploited by the system. There is something, they might have like a huge loan to pay, and it's going to take them a long time before they taste financial freedom. Something like that, like something limits their potential, limits the way they experience life. And they're saying that everyone that they have encountered have judged them because of it, except for our beautiful group 3. So that's what they're saying. about you, and they feel that in your presence. They feel that happiness, that joy in your presence, which they have admitted to it with the very first oracle card, Maypole. Now let's see, 2464. What do what does your person have to say about how they feel in your presence? How does group three's person feel in their presence? Four of Pentacles. They feel like they don't have a lot to spend and a lot to share. But I think this person is in some sort of financial difficulty where their hands are tied. They're saying that they cannot spend on you even if they wanted to. Not they're saying that I want to give something very expensive, something very beautiful. Finances, expenses is really on their mind. They're saying that I would love to gift something beautiful to group three to convey my feelings, but I cannot do that. Like, I can't give them the world that they deserve. And they're very, very sad about this. They feel pretty helpless, pretty helpless. Although they have this huge love for you, they feel pretty helpless, and they feel like they are on their last leg, in a way where they feel like they cannot, they feel like they don't deserve you. They feel like they, yeah, okay, no, know that you are worthy of love. And I do know that this card was trying to come out in the reverse, but I did not take a reversal. So they feel like they don't deserve you because they have nothing to offer you. Why would you even like a person like them? But they're saying that I love you. They openly saying that I love you, but you don't have to love me because I have nothing. I have nothing to offer you. That's what they feel in your presence. The dreamer. Okay, the fool has been called the dreamer here, but nonetheless they dream that they are going out with you, they are experiencing life, they dream of you a lot. Like, I'm talking about waking conscious dreams that they can control, the outcomes of which they can somewhat control, and they're aware that they are a dreamer with you. They become this fool in love with you. Like, I'm not saying that it's a romantic thing, but if even if it is not a romantic thing, even if it is like a platonic friendship or any platonic relationship for that matter, they're saying that I love spending time with you, but we are not equals. I cannot give you the equal treatment. It feels like I should not be saying that, but it feels like somebody who has very less control, of their fate. They are not at all in control of their fate and their destiny. Somewhat like a refugee is in love with, or is befriending the prince. While the prince goes back to the castle, the refugee lives like a homeless person, and it's a very, very difficult life. And the refugee is saying that I have nothing to offer you, nothing. Why are you even here? Why are we having this conversation? Why are we talking? This person, if it's a romantic angle, if there's a romantic angle to this, then this person is saying that I have nothing to offer you. Like, I have no financial security. I don't have the family that would be supportive of this connection, or a family that you can enjoy staying with. I have nothing. Why are you even here? And yet they dream of hanging out with you and everything. This connection hurts them a lot because they feel like none of it, like it's not a win-win situation. Like, none of you is going to win. Two of Pentacles. They're juggling between a lot of things. They are juggling between this thought that they are inadequate, and at the same time this feeling that they want to be with you. Oh my god. It hurts them to feel like no matter what they do, it is still going to be inadequate. You are extremely abundant in some way. If it is a classroom situation, I can tell you that you may be a topper, somebody who comes first always, and this person cannot even understand the like the basic, like cannot even understand the foundation principles of the subject that you are excelling in. And while you share your notes with this person, this person is saying, I'm incapable of grasping even the basic things, why don't you understand? And it hurts them. It hurts them to see that no matter what, like even if they, like when you are the topper, they cannot even offer to do your homework for, like do the homework for you. When you are the richest person in the town, they cannot they cannot help you, or they cannot um, surprise you with the most expensive gift that they can buy. Like the most expensive gift that they can buy will still be peanuts for you. That's what they're saying. And I don't know why this person feels, probably this person has been the victim of systematic exploitation, where it is very difficult to break out of a cycle like that when once you get into it. Like I know the situation of house helps in India is very very bad, where they're paid very low salary, and the way this, like the conditioning that they experience in the places that they live, it is very difficult for a child to have like a stable mental health. Not, I'm not even talking about educational facilities, because that may be provided, they may be going to school and all, they may be intelligent, but the kind of life that they experience, the systematic exploitation kind of gets to them. It messes with their mental like their ability to form um, a stable conditioning where they can experience a good mental health. They might experience things which messes up their mental health from the very beginning, from the get-go. And it becomes a very traumatic, life becomes extremely traumatic to just experience, because they grow up with the lack mentality where life is a competition. They constantly need to compete with others to get themselves heard or get themselves seen. It is a very very systematic and I'm not even saying that house helps have it worst, but I'm just saying that anybody who gets stuck in this systematic exploitation, which even Marx tried to point out in his work, it's very difficult to break out of it. What is it called? Consciousness, false consciousness, right? So that is what they are saying, that no matter what I do, it would still be nothing for you. Only you can help this person maybe break out of this conditioning by talking to them, or by telling. I think you do your bit. I think you tell them. I think you tell them already. They are not able to understand. You can just scream at the top of your lungs, but they will still not understand. If they're operating from a place of trauma and deep conditioning, they would still not understand. Right, so you have King of Autumns and you have Eight of Autumns, like, which is King of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. They think that in order to become um, become deserving of you, they get this vision of how much they would have to work in order to become accomplished in your eyes, or become deserving of you. And they're saying that oh god, it gives them anxiety. Nine of Swords, they're saying that it's a long long path to you, and that's what they think about all the time. That's like in your presence, all they can think of is how far away you are from them in reality, like how much this 3D reality separates you. They have love for you, but it's not enough. It's not enough. They have to become this amazing person that you can admire and look up to and just be proud of, proud to show off. This person has probably experienced a life where they were belittled, or their primary caregivers, maybe their guardians and their parents, were belittled in front of them, and they have made this a thing in their life to associate themselves, you know, to never to never do a thing wrong, or never do such a thing that they get belittled by people. They are like that. They have that good child, what is it called, that good child disorder or something, where you constantly want to excel and you want to be the best child, you want to be the best in everything, so that nobody can because everybody can love you and nobody can find a fault in you. They have something like this, and they want to shine in your eyes. Oof. They want to conquer the world for you, and they're saying that that's the only way to your heart. That's what they think. So that's what they feel in your presence. In your presence, they dream, they understand how inadequate they are, and they are just saying that um, you are the only person who makes them feel like you will give them the opportunity to become this king, the king of intellect and the king of abundance, so that you know or even the queen for that matter. You give them the opportunity to excel at their game, so that they can someday come to you with a ring and be like, will you be mine, something like that. Others have not even given them that opportunity. That's what they're saying. I think this person has fallen for you, and is saying that it's okay if you don't accept me, because I know that this is like, this person puts you on a pedestal, but they're also very realistic, very very realistic. They're saying that you would not break my heart if you walk away. Walking away is the most logical thing that you would be doing, and it's okay. Like, no matter how much time I have with you, I will enjoy that, because I know that I'm lucky to be even enjoying that little bit of time with you. That's what they're saying. Okay, so that was your reading, group 3. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. If you like the reading, like the video. For more readings like this, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very very soon. Till then, take care. Hello group 4. So if you had selected this insect, then is it visible? Yes, then welcome to your reading. I think it's a mosquito. If you think that it is something else, then let me know, because I don't have a very good idea about insects anyway, so I'll just use this opportunity to learn from you. Right, but I think it's a mosquito. So group 4, let me start your reading now. The first card that you have is Love Spell 21. Let the honey of your soul swell in the depths of love. Wow. What are the other two cards that you have? You also have the Hedgehog, which should be here. Prickles push people away. Show your softer side. And you have card number 55, Healing Cocoon of Light. Your angels come to you now and surround you in a healing cocoon made of light. Right. Who does not like that? So group 4, what I can understand from your reading right away is that this person feels that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to, and they understand just how powerful you are. Wait a second. Right, so group 4, what I was saying is that this person feels like you can get whatever you set your mind to, but do you have your mind set on them? Because if that is so, then there is no way they'll be able to resist you, because it feels like you have them under a spell of sorts. That's what they feel, because the connection to you is very organic, like it's happening in a very seamless way, but at the same time, this kind of pull or magnetism they have not felt towards anybody. This is the first time that they are experiencing something so intense. the only way that they can describe this is as a love spell. They really don't have anything else in their vocabulary, so they are not calling it a love spell. What they're saying is that, am I under a spell or something, because I cannot resist group 4, my logic does not seem to work, and at the same time the energy that they are associating you with is healing cocoon of light. Your angels come to you now and surround you in healing cocoon made of light, so they feel like they are protected whenever they are with you. They feel protected, and they feel like you are a safe space for them to open up. You are safe is what they're saying. You're safe, and your presence is beautiful. All that they are saying, but they're also saying something very like interesting with the hedgehog, where they say that prickles push people away, show your softer side. It feels like you are not expressing your love to them, so they feel like they are the ones who are being drawn towards you or feeling this magnetic pull towards you, but you are not affected. Yet they think that this is just your demeanor. Only today I was talking to somebody that, who said to me that the entire orchestration of pushing somebody away may be um, just a manner, just another way of drawing them towards you. So what you do, or what it looks like to others, is that you are trying to push them away, but what you're actually trying to do by pushing them away is trying to draw them in towards you. So the goal is to draw them towards you, but you make it look like you're trying to push them away, because internally the intensity that they have for you, or what you have for them, is so apparent that there is no way that these prickles make any sense, or the pushing away makes any sense. It feels like you are showing, if anybody was to read the situation from external signs only, or what is being revealed externally, it will seem like the two of you have no reason to belong together. Something that this card says is very interesting. It says that how do hedgehogs make love with all the prickles and everything? Answer, very carefully. So that's the twist there. So it's like this, that whatever your defense mechanism, like whatever your mannerism is towards this person is saying that that is how you're built. You probably cannot open up, or you probably cannot show your softer side, because naturally you've been given these prickles which manifest as your personality trait. So you may be somebody who takes a little bit of time to open up, or is kind of has like a resting dot 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 face, or what you have is this you're very Capricornian in nature. Like you come across like a professional who only understands business, and is here for a conference of sorts, like is here for the deliberation and nothing else. Like, I'm here to deliberate. And you don't, you're not here for the gossip. So people don't take you lightly because you have this very serious demeanor. It's just the countenance you wear, which is very, very professional. And it would seem like you're not interested in this person at all. But this person is saying, don't fall for it. Because I understand the energy. The energy is very loving, the very protective. This person loves me. And their true authentic nature has me under a spell, because the way I feel drawn towards them is not natural. Can't be. That's what they're saying. Okay, so now we will look at your tarot cards and see Okay, so Ten of Pentacles and Princess of Pentacles. This person does feel very excited when they see you. Although I did not get a card to say that, but I could just make out, like, just when they see that you are around, they get very excited, very happy. Oh, see, I am not lying. What did I say, my friend? This is actually the Justice card, but in this deck it has been shown as the Strength, and the Strength card is the Justice card in this deck. So I think it's for a reason. However, this person feels extremely excited and empowered in your presence. Why? Because you are very good at something. You are like an expert, a professional expert, or somebody who is well established in your field, and in your presence this person feels very empowered because they feel like they have your heart. And when I'm getting this vision where, say you are one of the top singers in the world, say you are Jungkook of BTS, and Jungkook has feelings for you, and you know this, although Jungkook does not express it, but you just know that they feel it for you, right? The way you will feel empowered by this idea, this conviction that they love you. And I'm telling you, this is not madness. This is like, hypothetically, just let's speak hypothetically, this is your truth. This person loves you, and how empowered that feeling would be, because Jungkook is one of the most popular faces on earth right now, and he loves you. That is the feeling that this person feels in your presence. Extremely empowered, extremely in love, immediately like goes into this resorts to this dream state in order to make sense of reality. um Feels extremely attractive, like, they just look at you being there, and they are like, oh my god, this, like, is it even true that group group 4 is here? And great, I mean, I'm just gonna have a great time. Oh, they, I just don't know, like, you seem unreal to them, you seem unreal. That's why I said Jungkook. They feel like, compared to you, they are just a prince. Like, you are the queen or king, and they are the prince. And there are a lot of contenders vying for your attention. You would not even look at them because you can't, not because you don't want to, but maybe you don't want to because you don't want to reveal to them just how intensely you feel for them. That is what they're saying. It's like a very celebrity sort of a feeling, where there's a celebrity in question that we are talking about, and you feel like you are under their spell, or this person feels like they are under your spell, and this person feels very highly of you, and at the same time they think that you cannot express to them just how, or you can even reverse the situation, because sometimes it can be reversed. It's just a mirroring situation, and universe mirrors. So it could be the same for you. If you feel like this person is a big deal, this person might also feel like you are a big deal, that they cannot be very open in front of you. They cannot be very expressive in front of you, and it's disappointing, but at the same time comforting. They try to come across as very intellectual or very sorted in front of you, because it feels like that's the language that you understand. You understand the language of the intellect. You see, there's a discussion going on in the internet. I'm not sure if you're following, about Meghan Markle being dropped from Spotify podcasts, and then they are discussing like how the best path for her is to be like a clothes horse or something like that. Like, what is it called? Like a fashionista or something, like fashion influencer, where a clothes horse is what they call it, where she will be um, be the brand ambassador, be the face of a brand, and that's the best way she can get out of the financial necessities that she will have to tend to eventually. And it is being seen as sort of a step down, like modeling is not as highly valued as some of the intellectual pursuits that she seemed to be focusing on, say a Spotify podcast with maybe pseudo intellectuals topics, I don't know, but she kind of seemed to be naming these uh, podcast episodes very intellectually, but then fail to deliver content. And now she's going back to becoming some sort of a fashion influencer, or yeah, that's what the discussion is. So there is a she's been demoted in some way, okay. And there's a fall from grace of sorts. So this person feels, and this is what is coming, like this is what is coming out in the reading, that this person feels in order to be visible to you or be accepted by you, this person has to come across as intellectual, or as somebody that everybody admires, or everybody wants to get an intellectual output from. Like everybody would want your opinion or something, on something. That is how you have to appear. Like that is how this person has to appear in front of you in order to please you. And they're saying that it's also very draining, that they understand this. Yes, see, it's very draining, they are saying, because they understand that they are being inauthentic in that rush to impress you. Okay, so they want to impress you. Whenever they are around you, they get this rush of they get this sugar rush in a way, where they feel like they have to impress you, and their life depends on it, or that moment they feel like their life depends on it. And just after you leave, they feel very drained, and they feel like, I didn't have to do this because I feel like you have so many admirers. Yeah, see, they feel like they are not being authentic. I just said that, and Seven of Swords came out. They feel like they're not being very authentic around you, because they have to constantly appear to be victorious and charismatic, and appear to have like the best jokes, and just be responsible for everybody's laughter, and be the center of attention for you, because you are Jungkook. I'm not saying you're Jungkook, but I'm saying that you're as famous or as popular, or you are somebody great, or in their eyes, even if you're not a celebrity, even if you're a commoner and they are the celebrity, whatever the case is, in their eyes, you're the celebrity. They celebrate you, so they have to impress you. And they constantly look at different options, and they're constantly, the only thing that keeps running through their mind is that, is group 4 it, okay, is group 4 looking at me? What does group 4 think of the conversation that I'm having? Group 4 is looking, group 4 is interested. Group 4 is aware that I'm standing here. Okay, let's laugh a little louder, ha ha ha, like that. And then they're like, oh my god, why am I even doing this? This is not me. And eventually they feel drained, I'm pretty sure, because immediately after that, I have two kids living upstairs, who are making sure that this reading gets interrupted. But I don't have the strength in myself to just go upstairs now and then correct them and then come back, because now they have stopped. I just prayed to God and they have stopped. So God has heard me. And they, being the children of God, so did they. So the thing is, they feel immediately after engaging in this little show that I narrated for you. Although I'm a very bad I won't say I'm a bad artist, although I don't know if I did justice to that little drama that I orchestrated for you here. But I feel that just after doing that, they feel extremely drained. They become aware of being inauthentic, and they want to come back into their nature. So you make them feel like they go through a spectrum, like an entire spectrum of thoughts with you, renewal. See, so just after they go through this, they feel like, oh, this is not me, and they become aware of how they are being inauthentic, and they immediately want to change, and they want to be authentic, and they feel like, if you don't like them for who they are, then it's better that you don't like them at all, or you reject them. That is fine by them. That is what they're saying. So they are aware. So you don't express a lot. You don't express your likings, you don't express your likes, your dislikes. You don't say anything to them, and they get this energy from you, which is very, very loving. Yeah, so see, you are not expressive at all. That's what they're saying, that I'm dealing with the emperor. And eventually they themselves become like you. They themselves, they feel like I have to be authentic, and authentically I cannot give away so much of my energy to this person, whoever this person is, even if they are Jungkook. Let them be. They are Jungkook. So what? I am group force person. That's my identity, and I will be that with pride. And they're saying that I'll just be in this energy. I'll just be who I am, and not let them take away my power. They become something. They go through the spectrum of thoughts. The moment they see you, they become very aware of your presence. It comes like it hits them that they have to impress you. Suddenly they realize that they are losing it, and you would see them change, and you might yourself see, feel all these things. Like you can feel them going through the emotions. I feel like you, both of you, can see through each other when you are together, when you are in each other's presence. You can see through each other, and you can understand that, you are going through this entirety whirlwind of emotions, and they feel like you are not budging, you are not changing. You keep showing them your prickly exterior, and you don't show them your soft, vulnerable interior. And they are tired of it. They feel like all this that I feel for group 4 is energetic, and I'm tired, and I just want to, stand in my power and not engage in this at all. And they then shift the energy from you, and then they just want to interact with others. And then just, I feel like the interaction is happening, always happening in a very public sort of way. There's no personal interaction between the two of you. I did not feel this for the other groups. But, and the energy eventually is this, that you feel like you want to be this person, settled in your energy, calm, stable, like experiencing your peace. If it's meant to be, it will be. When you meet each other, there is an energy that you have to chase each other, but both of you kind of don't give away the fact that you are interested in each other. And eventually when you part ways, you are parting ways as two attractive individuals who are probably interested in each other, but their life depends on the fact that nobody should know about it. Like nobody should know what you feel for each other. That's what you are feeling. So that's your reading, group 4. If it resonated, then let me know in the comments. If you like the reading, then like the video. For more readings like this, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Till then, take care.